Oh, so I heard you want to move your thermostat. Well, this is the video for you. You'll need a couple tools. We're going to be putting this one right here. Beautiful placement. If you want to learn how to do it, stick around. Let's go. First step when it comes to installing your thermostat or moving it is picking the location. And that's pretty important. So first thing you're going to look for is being an inside wall. You don't want to put an outside wall because you get a draft, might mess with the temperature. So you're going to start on an inside wall. I chose this wall because it's not in line of any direct sunlight, because that'll mess up the temperature too. So pick an inside wall central to the area and you should be good to go. So for the location, you got your wall 16 on center. I'm just going to come off about 8 inches here. A little dink here. Those are 8 inches. And then for height, you're probably going to want to go off where your switches are. I checked mine, it's at 4 foot. So that mark is way up there, so we'll just eyeball it, boom. Not an exact science here, just put it on the wall. Now we got to drill a hole up through the top stud. Now if your if your furnace is in the basement, you're going to have to go down. And before you drill down, you want to check if there's anything in the way. I know there's nothing up on the I know there's nothing up in the attic in my way, so I can just go up. To do this, you're going to need a bit. And this bad boy, I don't know how tall it is, but it'll get us up there. So let's do some drilling. That's what she said. Got a nice long shaft here for the drill bit. I'm sure you could just use a pilot hole and not have to do this, but we're going to do it. This is YouTube at its finest right here. Big, long, black shafts. Oh, we got it. We're in. All right, now that we got the shaft in here, work it, baby.
I would drop a little piece of advice and cut a bigger hole than your bit. It would make this whole process a lot easier as far as angling the bit up towards the top plate. I did have to double check if I was drilling through the other side of the wall here, but it was just the header that was surprisingly up at the top.
To the attic.
Here's my little temporary setup that I had the thermostat just hanging from the ceiling basically. It did work for the time being, but I got my makeshift attic access for the new furnace. Very fun to climb up here being a giant.
He's a tight one.
Now that I've made my way over to where the opening is, let's see if we can find that bit. I bet you we won't.
Yes, because this is the header for the opening. Okay, here we go.
So our little 8-inch spacer is right in where the header is. Some interesting construction, but I figured it would be probably easier if I just move it over. I busted out my little inspection camera that I got from the old Harbor Freight, just to double check, and you can see.
Yep, that's the header.
So, moved over to the next bay. A little rinse and repeat, drilling the hole. We stuck the camera in there this time just to confirm that we could go there. And you can see it's wide open in that space. Can't beat this little $20 Harbor Freight inspection camera. But now back to the attic. First, I would highly recommend this mask. They didn't send it to me, not sponsored or anything like that, but it's the most comfortable dust mask I've ever worn. I don't feel like I'm suffocating when I'm wearing it. So, it's money. I left the inspection camera with the light on so I could find out where it is, and there it is, right in the middle of the bay. And quick little flash, we threw the wire down there. Now we gotta pull it out of the hole. So I went in the closet, stole one of them dry cleaning coat hangers, and went fishing. That wire is right there in the middle. I looked with the camera. And look at that, second try. Who said I couldn't be a fisherman? Now that we got the wire out, we can get ready to mount the thermostat. I did try to use some anchors, but I don't know what this drywall is because it's super and it wouldn't take those screw-in anchors that I like. So we're just going straight screw. You do want to make sure it's level. You can adjust it. Doesn't have to be level, but aesthetically it needs to be level. Got rid of them mercury ones that needed to be level. So I have this thermostat just for heat right now, so I'm going to be hooking up as the red wire and the white wire, which will be power and heat. I would recommend taking a picture before you move your thermostat or going inside your furnace to double check what it's wired to. But here's the normals. You got your R is going to be power, your white wire will be heat, the green wire is usually fan, cooling is yellow or blue, and you might have a common wire.
All right, final step, throw this bad boy on the mount here. I got my butt kicked up in the attic, 6'6", 300 pounds, not really made for the attic, but hopefully yours is in the basement. You just gotta drill through the floor. Double check you don't see anything. You don't wanna hit a pipe or something. But, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you got anything out of it. I'll be firing videos out as always. And ring that bell. Job done.
If you have any specific questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to reply. And again, thanks for watching.